The wet gives us saturation, doesn't it? And in this sort of environment, it just brings these greens and these russet colours absolutely to life. Welcome back to Dartmoor. Dartmeet, and just following this lovely little woodland path along the river. I've been wanting to come here for quite a while. I've driven past it so many times, and it's full of just fantastic autumn colours at the moment, as you'd expect this time of year. Someone coming, so I'll catch up with this in a minute. Welcome back to Meldon Reservoir. Been here a few times, and if you've been following me over the years, which I confess won't be many, you'll have seen this view more than one or two times. And it's pretty full at the moment. There's a really high level of water in the reservoir. Don't often see it like this. And today I'm headed up to Blacktor Wood. So yesterday I did a very, very brief bit to camera and then got interrupted at Dartmeet. I was doing some great photography. It's another grey day. I'm expecting some rain, so I've got my waterproofs, and well, I'm off to this wood, Blacktor Wood, because I've been there before, but I've never really had lots of time available to spend there to get some decent shots. So today I'm headed up there, and I'm expecting to be there for a good couple of hours, really just looking for compositions. The light isn't great, if I'm honest, but it's what you make of it, isn't it? I felt the same yesterday at Dartmeet, but there's a couple of shots there I'm really, really happy with, and I'll show them to you right now, I think. Go, Meldon Reservoir. I think this is the first time I've seen it overflowing like this. I've been at Fernworthy Reservoir, where that's been overflowing, and but I think this is the first time I've been here when it's been doing that. It's quite a sight. And then we've got the viaduct down the valley over there, and a lot of walkers will be heading that way today. At some point it would be great to get down in the valley down there, because it looks like there might be some decent shots down there. There's something about this place in the autumn, with all these fantastic sort of russet reds and autumny colours in the hillsides, that in high summer it's just all so green. But right now, look at it. If we had some lovely light on this late in the day, early in the morning, wow, what a sight that would be. Didn't come out this morning because it was just completely overcast, so no great advantage being early, other than potentially there might have been a little bit of hill fog around, I suppose, but I'm just happy to be here right now. What a great place to be. Not as busy as I expected. Yeah. Whew, I'm getting pretty warm already. But I was just thinking, it's so nice to be out. As photographers, we do tend to put quite a lot of pressure on ourselves, don't we? To be out just to get a picture, and success is really very much a factor of whether or not we've managed to do that. But I remember saying to my wife when I left home, this is mostly going to be a walk and a hiking trip, and because I knew it was going to be completely clouded over and raining most of the time, I didn't really have high expectations, but I'm so pleased with yesterday's shoot as it happens. And today, anything is a bonus. So up ahead there is Black Tor, and I shall always have something of an affection for this place, because I think this is one of my first camps. Back in December of 2016, I pitched a tent up there and woke up one morning in just the most amazing frost. And just white, just covering the ground. It was just brilliant. Loved it, and it's one of the camps that really helped me get the bug. Really, unfortunately, the peak up there is a bit full of cows at the moment, as well as clouds. I'm not a great fan of cows, so I should probably skirt round it and go straight on down to Black Tor Wood, because that is our target for today. And by the time I get there, it's going to be pretty near lunchtime, so I imagine I'm going to have a little bit of a picnic down that way. Wow, just look at this place. It is so moody, isn't it, right now? Dear. With these colours, these dark kind of oranges, and these long grasses, the path just sort of picking its way through. Every so often it just sort of breaks from cobbles and into great big boulders and pools of water, and then this dark sky, thick cloud, and the peaks up there are just the cows dripping with the dew from the mist. It's brilliant. I might just see if I can grab a shot here. It's not really going to be a portfolio shot, but it's a beautiful place. It'll be moody, maybe suit black and white, we'll see. Well, the cows fortunately decided to move a little, and that gave me the opportunity to come back and visit this beautiful place. Just look at it. It's so mysterious. Just the structures from these outcrops are amazing. It's really clouded in now, so we can't see a great deal. And the views have gone, so I did take 1 or 2 pictures. If any of them are any good, I will put them up on screen, but to be honest, I don't think they are. You just have no light. But I'm hoping that this mist has extended down into the wood below, but I suspect not. I suspect I'm just in the base of the cloud layer, and we're going to go down a good couple of 100 feet, and I think that'll take us below it. But nevertheless, we'll see what happens. I've stopped for a bite of lunch, and now I'm going to crack on, and I'll catch up with you down in the wood. Well, it really is difficult to put into words just how ancient and both alien and natural this place feels. It's a really weird way to describe it, I know, but it feels just like a complete ecosystem in its own right, and I'm loath to even like go in here very far because I almost feel like I'm intruding. This branch is covered in ferns and different types of moss and different kinds of lichen. It's just, and there's just so much of it as well. It's just the most extraordinary place. I can't stop smiling. I feel like a kid in a sweetie shop. I really do. It's amazing. These oak are just extraordinary. They're just so gnarly, and to be here at this time of year as well. What I want is some, you know what I want? I want some golden hour light, but I'm not going to get it today, I'm afraid. It's just been raining all day, and it's going to carry on raining. But actually, you know, I shouldn't complain about the wet, because the wet gives us saturation, doesn't it? And in this sort of environment, it just brings these greens and these russet colours absolutely to life. I can't wait to get these back on the computer. Everywhere I turn, I'm just seeing compositions. It's just almost overwhelming. There's almost too much, really. But I'm going to persevere. I'm going to spend a bit more time here, probably another hour, getting wet, and just drink this place in. Just drink it in. I'm kind of lost track of how long I've been in here now, but it's a while, because I think I had lunch at about noon, and it's 25 to 2. So I must have been in here at least an hour so far, and I am still finding fascinating compositions. This one, it's like there's a tunnel of branches that just sort of draws you in. Sorry, I was moving the camera. That draws you into the middle here, and it's just the most extraordinary scene. It really is. There's something totally otherworldly about it. I don't know how well it's going to come across on the video. I don't think I've quite got the colour set up right on here, because it doesn't look anything like as green on the screen as it is to my eyes. This is verdant, is the only way to describe it. It's very inaccessible. You can see the floor of the woodland here. It's extremely difficult to navigate your way around it, so I'm having to be very, very careful with my footsteps where I place my footing, because otherwise I'm going to come a cropper and break an ankle or something. But what a place, and what a time of year to see it. What I would love, there's a threat of the sunshine breaking through a little at the moment, and I would love it if it did that and backlit this scene a little bit. That would be fantastic. So I might wait here just a minute or two. So this is interesting compositionally. I love the way that this tree is both overhanging the water here, the river, but also if you position yourself right, you can get this oak tree in the distance here, nestled under this curve, and then another one beyond that. I'd like a little bit more height, so I didn't quite have that shoulder showing there, but I can't, unfortunately. I haven't got the height on the tripod for that, but I think this is a rather nice composition, so I'm going to go for this. Another moody shot. Well, I remember coming down this path one February, and it was frozen, so I mean, it gets really saturated, and so when it freezes, it's just ice. It's not frost, it's just in places just like sheet ice, and of course we're going downhill, so that was a bit sketchy. Today, no such troubles. No such troubles. I've had a great time. This has been like stepping back a few years in photography terms and vlogging terms. I've just been out with my camera. I've shot a whole load of things I didn't plan to shoot. Opportunist photography, I love that. I did, of course, shoot some things that I did plan to shoot, and that was primarily the wood, Blackator Copse, and what a place that is. I shall treasure some of those shots, I think. Anyway, look, this is probably going to be about a half-hour video. Thank you very much for joining me on this one. I'll probably end it here. I may go back to dark meet tomorrow. We shall see. Depends on the weather, or I may just drive straight home in the morning. We'll see. But in the meantime, thanks very much for joining me, especially if you've made it this far through my video. The average people can manage is about 6 minutes, apparently. That's quite a lot for some. Anyway, I've warbled on long enough. Thank you for watching. Do like, subscribe, and all those wonderful YouTubey things. And oh, if you're after a calendar, for 2025, they are available from my website. And so that's at nigelbaileyphotography.co.uk, and just go to the shop and you can grab yourself a calendar for 2025. Okay, thanks again. Bye for now.